Hello everyone and welcome to my studio. I want to take a little bit of a break from the songs that I was currently working on and kind of give you a behind the scenes look on how I start a song and then how I build it. So we're going to be going through a song that I'm currently working on. It's called Fantasy. So let's get started. So with every song, if I already have a melody in mind, what I'll usually do is I'll start building some chords around that melody, whether on the piano or the guitar. Now, if I don't have a melody, what I'll usually do is I'll just come up to my piano, my keyboard, and I'll just start messing around until I come up with chords that I like for the song. And so for this particular song, these are the chords that I ended up coming up with. And that more or less provides the foundation for the song. And those four chords are pretty much going throughout the entire song. So after I have the chords that I'm going to be using, usually I'll just start messing around until I kind of come up with the melody that I like for the song, and that'll be my starting point for it. And one of the most important things you need to do is make sure you have something recording, either your phone or if you're doing it on the computer, make sure you have something recorded, because a lot of the times you're going to come up with some amazing idea and then you're going to absolutely forget how you played it or how you sang it or whatever. So always, always, always have something recording. That's extremely important. So I will go ahead and show you what I came up with for this song. I'm going to play you just the piano and the vocals, so you get an idea of the piano part for it, and then the melody, which is the vocal line. Okay, so we got the piano, and then we got the vocals. All right, so let's give it a listen.
It's like a scene from your dreams, where you find your body on top of me, and every second lasts an hour long, so we can take our time.
Cool. So that is the lead vocal line and the piano. Now, what I'll usually do after that is I'll start building the beat or the groove around that part. But in this particular case, I ended up starting off, instead of the drums, I ended up starting off with the bass, or in this case, the 808, which is playing the bass line on this song. So I will go ahead and bring that up. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. And you might have a little bit of a hard time hearing it just because it's a very low sound. So if you're listening to it on laptop speakers or headphones and stuff, it might be a little hard to hear, but. So I'm gonna go ahead and play, and I'm just gonna solo just the piano and the bass line so that you can just hear, so you can hear the bass line just a little bit better. And when you're tracking, especially with something like this, it's good to have a metronome. I don't have anything going right there, but it's usually good to have a click or a metronome going that's pretty much telling you the tempo and stuff of your song. So it'll tell you, whether you're going, whether it's going to be a fast upbeat song or a slower song. You want something that'll help sort of keep time with it. Hear the bass line and the piano together. Cool. So it's very simple, but it kind of helps. It provides a nice low end for the song and a nice foundation for it. So let's move on to the drums. So the next part is the kick drum, and with this, it's very important, especially when if you're working with an 808 or any sort of bass. You want to make sure you're very particular about what kick drum sound you use if you're using samples, just that it doesn't clash with it. And what I like to do is I usually like to tune the kick drum to the song. It just makes it a little bit more musical. So let's go ahead and hear the kick with the bass and the piano. Cool. So The next thing I did is I added some hi-hat just to kind of move the song along a little bit. And then what I like to do with a lot of my songs is I love percussion because it just adds a nice feel and a nice groove to the song. So on this particular song, I added some hand drums to it, and I'm gonna play just the hand drums so you guys can kind of get a listen for that. Cool. So let's hear the hand drums with the rest of the drums. So as you can hear, it kind of gives it a nice groove and a nice feel to it. So let's go ahead and hear everything together so far: the piano, the drums, the bass, and the vocals. Just need to find those vocals. Okay, there we go. Oops.
It's like a scene from your dreams where you find your body on top of me, and every second lasts an hour long, so we can take our time. Lights up beneath the sheets.
Cool. So that's pretty much the lead vocals, and then the main elements of the instruments, the drums, and the piano and stuff. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to fill out the song a little bit more, and I wanted to add a little bit of sweetness to it. And one of my favorite instruments is the Rhodes piano. I absolutely love it. Let's see if I can bring it up real quick. Dun, 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 dun. So let me play you just the Rhodes piano part so you guys can give it a listen. So as you can tell, it's sweet. It's got kind of this nice, rich sound to it. So let me see if I can. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up on my keyboard. So it's sort of a rhythmic part, but it's obviously it's following the chords and stuff with the song, so it sounds nice layering with the piano and the Rhodes. So let me go ahead and. So that's all the elements of this song. Let me go ahead and play it with the vocals as well, so you guys can kind of get a whole idea of the entire song so far. So we got the vocals, we got the bass, piano, some Rhodes, and some drums and percussion. All right.
It's like a scene from your dreams where you find your body on top of me, and every second lasts an hour long, so we can take our time. Lights up beneath the sheets, a glass of wine and bring those lips to me.
Cool. So the last thing for this section that I have on it, and what's extremely important are the background vocals. Now, a lot of the times when I'm recording the main vocals, I'll usually do a lot of the background vocals too, because different ideas and stuff will come out to me, and I usually like to capture things in the moment when you're sort of in the mood kind of thing. So let's just go ahead and hear just the lead vocals with the background vocals.
It's like a scene from your dreams where you find your body on top of me, and And every second lasts an hour long, so we can take our time. Lights on beneath the sheets, a glass of wine and bring those lips to me. I just want to make you my fantasy girl.
Cool. Okay, so now let's hear. So it really helps to sort of kind of fill out the song, and it gives you it adds another layer, another texture to the song. So let's go ahead and hear everything together. So we got the background vocals. We got the lead vocal in there. The bass, piano, Rhodes, kick drum, and the rest of the elements. Okay, so here's all the parts together, so we can kind of hear the finished part for this section of the song.
It's like a scene from your dreams, where you find your body on top of me, and every second lasts an hour long, so we can take our time. Lights on beneath the sheets, a glass of wine and bring those lips to me. I just want to make you my fantasy girl.
Cool. So that's pretty much the song. Got all the different elements of it. So you guys got sort of an idea of how I start a song and how I build it up, and it's just a matter of building up the rest of the song. So I hope you guys enjoyed getting a little insight into that. Don't forget to subscribe down below, and also I always have my phone number available for my fans to text me if you guys have any ideas for other videos that you guys want to see, or if you just want to text and say hi, I'll have my number listed on the screen for you guys. So hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time.